Howdy to all you rally enthusiasts for this country and setup guide. This time covering the forests of New England in the northeastern United States. As before, splitting this into two parts, this time starting with the setup. Before you head to the Appalachian Forest Service Park, make sure to watch the Polish guide and create a setup for your car there. Save it under a recognizable name. Now head for the United States. Go into Setup and load up the one from Poland. That's it. Done. No, seriously. These rallies are so similar in their challenges that you can use the same setup. In these forests you find a lot of high-speed gravel, some scattered huge jumps, and some tight technical bits. It's the same premise as found in the Polish plains. If you really want to change something, maybe make the dampers a smidge more soft, cause the gravel is a tiny bit rougher here. But honestly, a good Polish setup will also be good for the United States really. No point in dragging this on, so let's head straight for driving. Here are actually some differences to Poland you should be aware of. Of course you will also find some blind corners and crests, but what makes difference is the tempting wide road. US roads are wide, lined by some grass and bushes. Often you might think, you can just cut it. But be aware if your co-pilot wants to not cut. These forests are prone for some hidden rocks and tree logs. You might find yourself in a serious crash if trusting your eyes too much over your ears. Another thing here seems to be rain. It really rains a lot compared to other locations, so you should be aware of these changes in grip. Having less grip is obvious, but this fact often slips your mind while driving. You might go into a corner like it's dry and you find yourself sliding into a tree. The gravel here gets quite slippery, even with soft tires equipped. So try to keep the rain in mind while hammering down the forests. Another difference to Poland is the elevation change. Many parts of the stages are either going uphill or downhill, which you have to realize. Your co-pilot notes are not really adjusted for elevation, so be aware of where you are going. When going up, you might be able to go through corners faster than the call suggests, since the uphill movement is slowing you down and pushing you into the ground. You can keep the throttle on for some of the 4s and 5s, where you would have lifted otherwise. You can also get away with braking quite a bit later. On the other side, going downhill has the exact opposite effect. Some 5s and 6s might actually require braking to not be carried off the road. And braking hard downhill will require a noticeable longer distance to what you might be used to. To summarize, apart from the obvious high speed, the typical challenges here are elevation, the tempting fields and rain. But still, due to the wide roads and quite some forgiving corners, this is probably the easiest gravel rally of the game. If you find Poland too difficult still, go to the US for practice. Once you can safely finish stages here, Poland becomes much easier. A general driving tip as a bonus. Rallies are not won by driving the best time on a single stage, and mistakes do happen. So if it comes to a crash, don't freak out. Assess the damage and the remaining stage length. Don't get pushed to taking more risks now to make up time or anything. Actually, try to be even more cautious after a crash, to get to the next service park in best possible condition. If a tire blows, don't repair it if the remaining stage is not long. Drive carefully on the rims and you will lose less time than a tire change would cost you. And always remember a prayer of rally sport. To finish first you have to finish. That's it for the United States. I hope you found this advice useful. Subscribe to catch the next guide when I will cover the Alpine roads of Monte Carlo. Until then, cheers!